The Hudson Valley SPCA Law Enforcement Division led a rescue operation today to save nearly 200 farm animals from deplorable conditions and the fate of a backyard slaughterhouse on a Route 416 farm in Hamptonburgh. Cornell University Cooperative Extension in Middletown Farm Sanctuary from Watkins Glen and 3 other rescue sanctuaries combined efforts to remove the animals and relocate them to caring facilities. Coordinated by SPCA Law Enforcement Division Chief Gene Hecht on information from the Town of Montgomery Police and Animal Control Officer, the team entered the property with a search and seizure warrant issued by the Montgomery Town Judge.
I came on the property. I called Cornell University Cooperative Extension, Middletown, New York, and their chief person that was in charge of farm animals came out and met me here. And we went over all the animals and the conditions. And she said that it's deplorable. Animals can't live under these conditions. And we found over 6 dead animals just lying in the fields here. They were never buried. We found more since. But at that point, I decided it has to be a rescue operation here to get them out. And I contacted several agencies. I contacted Farm Sanctuary, Watkins Glen, New York, and they were happy to respond with a full crew. We have four different rescues or sanctuaries, animal sanctuaries, here today helping out, removing the animals. There's over 200 animals on the property.
Almost all the animals, all of the sheep and all of the calves so far, and probably the adult cattle, have pink eye. They're all emaciated, so everybody's really, really underweight, except for the pigs. The pigs are at a normal weight, but the conditions the pigs are living in, you can't breathe. Like, it actually burns your eyes if you're in there too long. The ammonia levels are so high. The goats are emaciated. A lot of them went straight to Cornell because they're very, very sick. So a lot of those, I don't know what's going to happen with them, but we'll find out. Hopefully everybody will be okay. So everyone here is very, highly parasitized. So they have lots of parasites. They're all very, very underweight.
If the conditions of the animals wasn't bad enough, on the property adjacent to the barn where the animals were penned is a makeshift slaughterhouse where these diseased animals were butchered.
These are diseased animals, so they're not healthy animals. So this isn't, nothing about what's happening here is healthy for anyone. So yeah, they were actually slaughtering in this building, which the conditions are just disgustingly dirty. They were using what looks like a sawzall to do the slaughtering, which is really, really, really scary to me as well. So this was being done just absolutely in the most horrific way. So this isn't a typical backyard slaughter facility. It's really, really bad.
It's a slaughterhouse. They're using chainsaws and all sorts of saws for cutting up animals. There's pieces all over the place. It's just horrific.
Who are these people that are here then? If the owner is unaware of what's going on here?
It's a tenant. It's a tenant that he's renting the property to. And it's the tenant's responsibility. The landlord has nothing to do with it. They're from New York City. It's a real estate group. But he was very cooperative, the landlord himself. And thank goodness for the town of Montgomery calling us. So I went ahead and got a search and seizure warrant, and that's why we're here today. And we'll be here. We've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, and we won't be leaving till way after dark before we round up all the animals.
How the butchered meat was distributed, how much of the diseased meat entered the food chain and where, is still under investigation, and criminal charges are pending. We'll have more on this story as it develops. This is Roger Connor for HVNN.com.